This watch was sent to me sight unseen. No photos, no renders, just a brief press release and a name. UNDONE and Williams Racing. I was given a choice between quartz or automatic, and you already know which one I picked. I was told that UNDONE was partnering with Williams F1, but I had no clue what this collab would look like. I took the leap anyway, and what showed up on my doorstep completely caught me off guard in a good way. This is the FW47 mechanical wristwatch powered by a Miyota 9122, packed with motorsport DNA, and it might be one of the most purpose-built collab watches I've reviewed all year. What's up everyone? In case if you're new here, my name is Dave, and hey, did you know it's a great day to wear a watch? Now, full disclosure, this watch was sent into my channel for review and I do get to keep it, but as you know, I'm always going to give you my honest thoughts and unbiased opinions, so let's dive into the details and see whether this $780 racing-inspired timepiece is worth your attention and adding to your collection. Let's get into it. I want to preface this review by first saying that this collaboration between UNDONE and Williams Racing isn't some quick cash-in project or lazy logo deal. It's the beginning of an actual partnership built on mutual respect, shared values, and a serious love for performance design. After spending a bit of time with this watch on the wrist, I can tell it's more than just a watch. It's a project built on passion. You can see that in the design choices that the UNDONE team in Japan has integrated into this watch. Every detail is intentional, from the racing cues on the dial to the rotor that is shaped like the FW47's front wing. This thing isn't just paying lip service to F1 fans, it's speaking directly to them. This FW47 mechanical watch is one of two watches released that play part in what UNDONE is calling an evolving, fan-focused series. It debuted alongside the FW47 show car at F1 fan zones during the 2025 Spanish Grand Prix in Barcelona, connecting fans with a legacy that spans decades of motorsport history. Let's first go over the specs and materials. At the core, again, is the Miyota 9122, a Japanese automatic movement that gives you a full triple calendar, meaning you have day, date, and month complications. More on the movement and accuracy a bit later. The case is made from 316L stainless steel that has a matte black PVD coating, coming in at 40 millimeters wide, lug-to-lug height of 47.5 millimeters, and a case thickness of 11 millimeters, but it's actually 13.5 thick if you include the domed sapphire crystal. The watch has a 20 millimeter lug width. On the leather strap, this watch is going to come in at a weight of 80 grams. The watch is sporty without feeling bulky, and the dimensions will wear comfortably on a range of wrist sizes. And here's how it sits on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. The sapphire crystal has both anti-reflective and anti-fingerprint coatings, which is a really nice touch, especially if you're like me, constantly checking the dial under various lighting and touching your watch. The watch has a push-pull crown, but its water resistance is actually rated to 100 meters, so you're covered for daily wear and more. Swap it onto a rubber strap and you could even do some light swimming with it. And speaking of the strap, this is a really cool soft leather band with a tire tread pattern that ties directly back to the racing theme. It's one of those subtle touches that make the watch as a whole feel cohesive. It also has quick release spring bars, and it's got an aggressive taper from 20 millimeters at the lugs down to 16 millimeters at the clasp, where you can see the black steel tang buckle. Next, we need to talk about the design details, because this is where the FW47 really sets itself apart from a lot of other racing inspired watches. Take a look at the dial. The handset is based on the front suspension parts of the actual F1 race car, and the hour hand is a combination of the Williams Racing letter W logo and the Atlassian letter A logo. The seconds hand is minimal, sweeping slowly in the center of the dial, not extending out to the chapter ring. There is also real carbon fiber tucked into the design, keeping the visual language consistent with what you'd expect from an F1 aesthetic. It's layered into the dial without looking cluttered. It's done in a very clean and tactical manner. Each sub-dial on the watch mimics the side view of the front and rear tires of the FW47 race car, even capturing the small bits of red and white. Each sub-dial is also functional, with the left sub-dial tracking the day of the week and the right sub-dial tracking the month, which can be independently quick set using the pusher located at 2 o'clock. Notice also the piston shape of the pusher as well. There is a date window at 6 o'clock with a matching colored date wheel that is partially exposed on the dial. You can see Arabic numerals located at each hour marker in increments of 5, and there is UNDONE branding at 6 o'clock. The blue color used on the hour markers ties in with the blue colors of the Williams Racing Team partnership with Atlassian. You can also see this blue used on the pusher as well as in the contrast stitching of the band. Flip the watch over and you're greeted by that custom rotor, again shaped like the front wing of the FW47. It's such a cool detail. It's one that might be missed at first glance, but once you recognize it, you can't unsee it. And this is one of those watches that rewards close inspection and scrutiny. The longer you wear it and observe it, the more those subtle racing cues reveal themselves, which I really enjoy. I want to go over the lume because that's another very cool part about this watch. After a quick charge up, the lume shines bright on the hour and minute hands, but the hour markers and the sub-dial day and month text fades away pretty fast. This isn't going to have dive watch levels of lume applied, but I kind of wish it did considering the price point. Now let's talk about the movement, because if you're like me, you'll definitely want to know what's going on behind the dial. So as mentioned earlier, the FW47 is powered by the Miyota 9122, which is part of the brand's premium 9000 series lineup. It's a Japanese automatic movement that beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour or 4 Hz, giving you that nice smooth sweep of the seconds hand, and it has about 40 hours of power reserve. It offers the triple calendar layout, again meaning the day, the date, and the month are all independently adjustable through the crown and that pusher. This particular watch is running at 0 to +1 seconds per day with a decent amplitude of around 260 and a very slight 0.3 beat error. I have to admit that I'm pleasantly surprised to see accuracy like that in this price range. The watch does also allow for hacking of the seconds hand when you pull the crown out, and it also can be hand wound. It's generally known for its long-term reliability. Now yes, it's not powered by a Swiss movement, but what you're getting here is a durable, serviceable workhorse movement that handles complications cleanly without bumping up the price even further. The real standout for me though, I have to say, is that custom rotor. It's almost like a reminder every time you take the watch off that this is something special. So what's it like on the wrist? Honestly, I've been pleasantly surprised. The proportions are spot on. It has a sporty presence without feeling oversized or bulky. This isn't a dress piece, so I'm not concerned with it needing to fit into a formal setting or sliding under a cuff. It's a much more casual and fun type of watch for me. The tire tread leather strap has a nice softness right out of the box. It breaks in quickly and adds just enough character without being gimmicky. It's a nice thematic tie into the racing inspiration, but still comfortable and subtle. Now weight-wise, it's got a good middle ground feel, it's balanced, it wears like a serious watch, not a fashion piece. I feel like it's the kind of watch that feels right at home whether you're dressed casual or heading to an event. And let's be honest, if you're a motorsport fan, this thing makes a great conversation starter. So as a conclusion, here's where I stand with the UNDONE and Williams Racing FW47. At $780, this is not some cheap homage watch or impulse buy. And if you're a fan of F1 racing, especially the Williams Racing team, this watch wouldn't come across as overpriced for what you're getting. You've got a fully automatic movement with triple calendar functionality, sapphire crystal, 100 meters of water resistance, and a design that genuinely feels tied to the world of Formula One. Now I do have to admit, at this price point, I would have liked to have seen better, longer lasting lume and a screw down crown just to really lock in that tool watch feel. That said, the storytelling is there, the build quality is there, and right now the FW47 is available for pre-order directly through UNDONE's website. It's part of what they're calling an evolving collaboration. So if this is one of the first to drop, I'm really curious to see where they take it next. Now, I don't know how many pieces of this collaboration will be made or how long the orders will be available. So this could be one of those watches that if you miss out on, it may be really hard to get one later down the road. So if you're looking for a conversation piece or you're a purist who wants a mechanical watch with a connection to one of the most iconic teams in racing history, this might just be in your lane. Now, I don't make any commission off of your purchase, but I'll toss links down in the comments and description so you can go check it out. If you enjoyed this review, go ahead and give it a like, please. It really helps the video get seen by more watch fans. Share it with someone who loves F1 or unique collab watches. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more honest reviews just like this one. I'd really like to get your thoughts, so drop me a comment. I respond to every single one, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all at the next one. Take care.